From the world headquarters of Holy Mackerel Productions at the Swampwater Lounge, Winery and Health Spa, it's time for the Maine Event radio show. The Maine Event, original, homegrown, good for you, and always featuring great entertainment from our own backyard. Hi, Dan Foley here. Good to have your company as we cruise the entertainment highways and byways of the Pine Tree State and beyond. So let's get rolling, shall we? Here it comes down that electronic highway, this edition of the Maine Event radio show.
Today, the pale sky had slipped away and lifted up this veil of gray. The world awoke in green today on this bright morning. Hinge of the day, the sunrise, birds were singing to the sky and lifted up these heavy eyes. Hinge of the day, the sunrise on this bright morning. As leaves we seek the light, feel it on our skin. Let the sun come in, let the sun come in. Grateful to be alive, we greet the morning. Let the sun come in, let the sun come in. Well sown seeds with sun will grow. Oh, every life and every row. Fear not now the drought or crow, for sown seeds with sun will grow on this bright morning. As leaves we seek the light and feel it on our skin. Let the sun come in, let the sun come in. Grateful to be alive, we greet the morning. And let the sun come in, let it come in. Secure today, all my fears were far away. Oh, when I live where it's safe to stay, I awoke secure today. I awoke secure today on this bright morning. As leaves we seek the light, feel it on our skin. Let the sun come in, let the sun come in. Grateful to be alive, we greet the morning. And let the sun come in, let it come in. As leaves we seek the light, oh, and feel it on our skin. Let the sun come in, let it come in. Grateful to be alive, we greet the morning. Let the sun come in, let the sun come in.
critical list. You got me on the critical list, girl. Make a man like this. I got the loving pneumonia, down with the sweet woman flu. Your love is running through my system. I don't know what I can do, 'cause I can't leave you alone. You're sweet to the bone. I can't leave you alone, 'cause you're sweet to the bone. You got me on the critical list, girl. This love I just can't resist. You got me on the critical list now. Make a man like this.
It's the right spot on your dial where the local stuff rules. The Maine Event.
Even holy men say the world's in decay and there's moral depression at hand. Maybe I'm as depressed as all of the rest, but I'm doing the best that I can. They're preaching repentance, they're handing down sentence before my defense can reply. Then I'm struck from their list of those who are blessed with a ticket to heaven on high. I'm a hobo on a freight train to heaven. Well, I ain't got a ticket, I'm stealing a ride. I'm not welcome aboard the train to the Lord, but I bet he'll be glad that I tried. Well, I'll double dare them, show me just where. The truth is that I've gone astray. All the wild oats I've sown, the women I've known, I've loved in a most heavenly way. I've harbored affection for a wondrous selection of things of which I'm not ashamed. So when Gabriel cuts loose, I'll hop that caboose and I'll ride that glory-bound train. I'm a hobo on a freight train to heaven. Well, I ain't got a ticket, I'm stealing a ride. I'm not welcome aboard the train to the Lord, but I bet he'll be glad that I tried. On a freight train to heaven. Well, I ain't got a ticket, I'm stealing a ride. I'm not welcome aboard a train to the Lord, but I bet he'll be glad that I tried. I'm not welcome aboard the train to the Lord, but
but I bet he'll be glad that I tried.
This ain't Hollywood. I won't leave when the credits roll. I won't leave you alone. I'm right here.
This ain't a movie scene. I'm not in and out like a drama queen. I will never leave. I'm right here.
I know it hasn't been our year, but I will let you break my heart tonight.
I will let you break my heart tonight.
And I will stay right here, right by your side.
I will stay by your side until I die.
Until I die.
This ain't Hollywood. The sun won't always shine around here, and there may not be a happy ending, but here I'll always be.
I will let you break my heart tonight.
I will let you break my heart
And
tonight.
I will stay right here, right by your
I
side.
will stay by your side until I die. I know it hasn't been our year. The tide is gaining strength, and so is our fear.
I know it hasn't been our year. The tide is gaining strength, and so is our fear. But as our shores come crashing down, stay close, my dear.
I will stay by your side until I die.
I will let you break my heart
I will
tonight.
stay by your side until I die.
I will let you break my heart
I will
tonight.
stay by your side until I die.
I will stay by your side until I
I
die.
will let you break my heart
I
tonight.
will stay by your side until I die. Stay close, my dear.
I'm right here.
Main Event Radio Show. Clarence Sow is the band. Hollywood is the song. Katahdin Valley Boys before that with Hobo on a Freight Train. About a fella seeking redemption. Caldwell Brothers and Critical List before that. And getting started for this edition of the show, it was Connor Garvey and Bright Morning. Always good to have your company. Lots more yet to come. All kinds of things to do, in fact. And we always like to keep things lightened up a little bit. Here's a story from Bert and I am sure every word of it is true. It's on the Main Event.
Bert and I come down to the dock round 6 o'clock in the morning. Bert went into the bait shack to get some pot warp, and I went down on the dock to start up the Bluebird. I closed the porcelain switch on the old Knox Marine one-lunger, opened up the fuel line, primed the cylinder, and Bert started cranking her over.
Saw, 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 bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. He bum, 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 bum. He bum, 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 bum.
She fired right up on the first try. Most folks think she runs kind of rough, but that is just the way of them old make-and-break one-lungers. Sometimes they don't fire for 10 strokes, but the flywheel is heavy enough to carry them in between. Cast off, Bert. Bert cast off the mooring lines, and the Bluebird made off to Ledyard Point.
Bum, 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 bum. He bum, 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 bum.
When we come out from under the lee of the land, we commence to roll something fierce. So we put up the steadying sail. Then, right out in the middle of the channel, we run aground hard. So hard, in fact, we stove in the boat. When the rock we had struck hove up alongside of us, we could see it was a whale. We must have knocked him out when we hit him, 'cause he just lay there and wallowed in the waves. As the Bluebird went down under us, we jumped up on top of the whale and stepped the mast of the steadying sail in his blowhole. We swung the whale off the wind and headed for home on a broad reach. Hard to port, Bert. Bert put us hard to port by twisting the tail of the whale, and we sailed into our little harbor nice as you please. But all them waves splashing over the front end of the whale revived him enough so he begun to stir about. Steady on, Bert, only 100 yards more. Just as we nosed up on the rocks in front of the bait shack, the whale sneezed. The mast come out of the blowhole like the cork out of a champagne bottle and sailed high up on the bank with me holding on for dear life. The whale awoke and flipped Bert high up in a tree, where he stayed, refusing to come down. "Come on down out of that tree, Bert," I cried. We lost our boat, and the whale got away, but no use sulking. We got to lay the keel for the new Bluebird. Don't want the species to die out, do you?
Not just another pretty radio show. The main event is radio the way it should be.
I was a friend of Jimmy Corndog, the bass playing man. Jimmy dropped down here from Limestone just about 1960. Jimmy put his hand on a steering wheel, gave a yank to the left and put her in a field. The cop at the scene just shook his head, 'cause Jimmy was not the driver. And Jimmy Corndog said, "I don't care." Jimmy Corndog said, "I don't care." Jimmy climbed a mountain in a hurricane. When he reached the top, he stopped the rain. The night hawks flew and the ocean swelled, and Jimmy walked down the mountain. And Jimmy Corndog said, "I don't care." Jimmy Corndog said, "I don't care." Old Thumper kicked Jimmy in the head one night, so he cracked some corn and he cracked more beers. Hound dogs wailed at every tree, and Jimmy fell down the mountain. And Jimmy Corndog said, "I don't care." Jimmy Corndog said, "I don't care." a friend of Jimmy Corndog, but Jimmy Corndog has left the scene. The night owls fly and the ocean swells, but Jimmy's not on the mountain. So if you're around Old Thumperin', you could head somewhere. Bang a drum, maybe pull your hair. Let Jimmy know that you're on it. Jimmy Corndog, we're still here. Jimmy Corndog, we're still here. Where's the party? Jimmy Corndog, we're still here. Where's the party? I was a friend of Jimmy Corndog. Jimmy Corndog, the bass playing man.
Stand on the uppermost branch of the tall trees that grow on the hill and look at the river below me that's wild in the springtime and dry in the fall. And given the choice of the voice of a bird or a man, I can't say what I'd want, but I'll stand for that freedom and watch for the hawks flying over the land that I love. And the river's wild and high, and sometimes so am I. The river's wild and high down to the sea. The river's wild and high. Don't say swept away like a log rolling down to the sea. Before us who lived here in forest and shore and hunted and fished for this bounty and gave back as much as they took, even more. Now the tone of my song and the bones of the long gone will rattle and bounce off the wind, and the battles recalled, whether major or small, will renew us again and again. And the river's wild and high, and sometimes so am I. The river's wild and high down to the sea. Say goodbye to me. I won't be swept away like a log rolling down to the sea.
Wild and High. That comes from an album by John Lincoln Wright, That Old Mill. Before that, the Unique Story on a unique album called Psychedelic Clam Flat. and it's by the Budworms. We heard a song called Jimmy Corndog. And Bert and I, the story of how the bluebird went down, but it was going to get resurrected. All right here on the original Homegrown Radio Show. Coming up, we'll visit the Vault of Vinyl. The vault being where we keep a dusty old record collection, and we grab an album or even a 45 and play a song from it. That's what we do when we visit the vault, and that'll be coming up a little bit later. Meanwhile, here's Megan Waltman, Rain, on the Main Event.
If the rain stays, I may never come out. I'll stay here in this room and create my own drought. And if the rain stays, I will give away my coat, box up my sweaters like old love letters, never to be looked at twice. And if the skies stay low and gray, and the clouds stay wicked with rain, then I'll be here in my room, 'cause I ain't going out in this, I ain't going out, I ain't going out in this, I ain't going out, I ain't going out in this rain. And if the rain stays, I will log all my doors, pull a towel from the closet to block the draft in the floor. And if the rain stays, it's goodbye to the sun. It's been nice to have met you, and these days they've been fun. But if the skies stay low and gray, and the clouds stay wicked with rain, then I'll be here in my room, 'cause I ain't going out in this, I ain't going out, I ain't going out in this, I ain't going out, I ain't going out in this, I ain't going out, I ain't going out in this rain.
Jack was into Jill, Jill was in the cabinet. Mama wasn't home, Daddy wasn't having it. Spent his last nickels on an old brown bottle. Mama took the Dodge, hit that throttle. Jack is in the driveway, love struck and reticent. Jill jumps in, pockets full of medicine, babe. Up so high, halfway to Wonderland. Jack don't mind, never had a better plan. Going down to Vegas for a shotgun service. Don't need Jesus, don't need churches. Jill has got the roadmap, busting out another line. Hit that gas, red light colorblind. Jack says, honey, that all that lies in love and life ain't fair. All we got is borrowed time, and we ain't got none to spare. And if the devil takes my hand too young and leaves you here to stay, I'll still love you from the bottom of my grave. Gets tired, bank gets the riches, well runs dry, straight down the ditches. Jill is in the back room, finishing the lap dance, says it's just a paycheck, older fella, no hands. Jack is in the card room, betting all the rent again, just one time. No spades, no sevens, babe. Jets don't cover, Jack goes the bookie now, blow this city. Don't stop to look around. Jill was knocked up, but it just didn't keep. Couldn't even make it to the 21st week. Race that sun all the way to Mexico, kicking that junk, sticking with the methadone. Jack says, honey, that all the lies and love and life ain't fair. All we got is borrowed time, and we ain't got none to spare. If the devil takes my hand too young and leaves you here to stay, I'll still love you from the bottom of my grave. 6 months later, Tijuana sunset. Jack is now a dope mule. Jill is having cold sweats. Take a little taste, shuts him right up. No one ever told him that was uncut. One last time, fade into the faraway. Take my hand, don't gotta be afraid. Jack is next to Jill. Jill's under a fake name, 6 feet down. Blessing from the Padre. Nobody wept, nobody prayed. Ain't nobody sang no amazing grace. Jack and Jill, they went up that hill, but they never came down. They're up there still. Jack said, honey, that all the lies and love and life ain't fair. All we got is borrowed time, and we ain't got none to spare. If the devil takes your hand too young, you know that I won't stay, and I'll love you from the bottom of my grave.
That's Jack and Jill, who went on a wild ride and didn't end well. A tale of great risk and what happens. Chris Ross, fine songwriter. That's from his album, his debut album, Halfway to Wonderland. Well, now it's time to visit the vault of vinyl. Let's grab that scratchy old record and play a song from it, shall we? We're going to hear from Jimmy Midnight and the Chairs. This goes back to, late 70s. The album's called Out Rammin'. And when you go out rammin', you got to have some gas money. And that's what this song is. Jimmy Midnight and the Chairs, Gas Money, a visit to the vault of vinyl with the Maine Event.
Well, let's go riding in some car and make some money in some bar and do some cellar wreck and achieve some self-expression and take it really far. But I need gas money. Ooh, I need me some gas money. Ooh, gas money. Ooh, gas money. Ooh, it used to cost about 34, but now it's $1 more. I mean, yes, money. So let's take your car instead. You know my battery is dead, and we really can't get straight. Walking to a date, maybe we should take and stay just where we are. 'Cause I need gas money, man. I just don't have a penny. Gas money. Credit isn't good for any gas money. The arrow's fine. gas and we should take and stay just where we are. Cause I need gas, money, sometimes mama just can't do it. Gas, money. And his friends will have him doing gas, money, even in a station wagon. Gas, money. Just so we don't have to drag them. Casters don't go down when you push them down the road. We need that gas, money. Just blow it on the tab on our yes, money. Yes, money, sometimes mama just can't do it. Yes, money. Then his friends will have him do it. Gas, money, even in a station wagon. Yes, money. Just so we don't have to drag them. Casters don't go none when you push them down the road. We need that yes, money.
Well, we needed an adventure, yes, we needed an escape. So we drove out to the North Fork on a perfect summer day. And it opened up my heart more than I could imagine. There was magic in the air, a sort of freedom over there. We took on the great unknown, way down on Oregon Road. We were gonna go to Georgia, but canceled right before. There were so many signs we couldn't count them anymore. That we were right where we were supposed to be. There were spirits all around, sending messages on down. We were surely not alone, way down on Oregon Road. And they were singing, now it's been quite a journey. We spent so many nights. This place has a soul and it changed all our lives. Now we're moving on and it breaks my heart to leave it. All the music that we made, sitting by the fireplace, on the porch in the evening, looking up in outer space. Oh, none of us grew up here, but we call this house home. Yes, I found myself again,
for you. The Maine Event is radio the way it should be.
You know I'm a burly trucker, baby, and I'm carrying a heavy load. And I've been down every highway, and I've been up every road. And I'm always overweight, baby, and I'm always short on time. Even when I have to drive all night, you know I don't mind. 'Cause I got 18 wheels of love, baby, 18 wheels of love. 18 wheels of rolling home to you. Come on! Truck stop Tammy wants a piece of me. I got buzz-cut hair and tattooed arms and a tiger in my jeans. But I tell them all the same thing, girl, I give them all a shove. And I tell them I'm heading back to you with 18 wheels of love. 18 wheels of love, baby, 18 wheels of love. 18 wheels of rolling home to you. Loyal, she spends her nights alone, worrying about her truck and daddy out there on the road. When she hears that crackle on the radio, she coos just like a dove. She knows her daddy's bringing home his 18 wheels of love. Got 18 wheels of love, baby, 18 wheels of love. 18 wheels of rolling home to you. Well, I got 18 wheels of love, baby, 18 wheels of love. 18 wheels of rolling home to you. I got 18 wheels of rolling home to you. Yeah! Thank you.
Diesel Doug and the Long Haul Truckers on the Maine Event. 18 Wheels of Love coming down that road at you. Before that, Cass Dillon and Oregon Road. That was after we visited the Vault of Vinyl with Jimmy Midnight and the Chairs. Kind of a little road music there, isn't it? Well, we're going to get off that track right now and hear from Tori Spencer in the Jailhouse Now.
Steal and gamble. He tried everything that was low down. Out tomcatting one night, he started a big fight. A big policeman came and knocked him down. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him time and time again, lay off from that whiskey, quit drinking that gin. He's in the jailhouse now. Camel broke jail one day, decided he'd go away. Policeman met him at the train. Said, I'm a-coming for you. Camel said, that won't do, 'cause Camel never was my name. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. Yes, he broke out all over town, the fool walked about. He's in the jailhouse now. the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him time and time again, lay off from that whiskey, quit drinking that gin. He's in the jailhouse now.
I met his old gal Sadie, said, have you seen my baby? I told her he was downtown in the can.
She went down to the jail just to blow his bail. She said, I've come down here to get my man. She's in the jailhouse now. She's in the jailhouse now. So you can understand why Kid Sadie's in the can. She's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him time and time again, lay off from that whiskey, quit drinking that gin. He's in the jailhouse now.
much as I love my old mother. Why is it you had to go? Can't you pretend that you love me again and keep us from drifting apart? And isn't there something that I haven't said? I need to be part of your heart. Ooh, yes, I need to be part of your heart.
The Maine Event, it's radio the way it should be.
Was in the spring, one sunny day, my good gal left me, she's gone away. Now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. Called me in Dallas and El Paso, said come on Daddy, I need you so. Now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust, show me a woman that a man can trust. Now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. On the other side, now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't like my peaches, don't like my trees, get out of my orchard, let my peaches be. Now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world. Now she's gone, I don't worry, I'm sitting on top of the world.
There's Blistered Fingers on the Maine Event. Sitting on Top of the World. Good old tune. Don Campbell before that, Part of Your Heart. That's a title track from an album of his from a few years back. And Tori Spencer, In the Jailhouse Now. It's an old Jimmy Rogers song. And I see it's about time to put a wrap on this edition of the original Homegrown Radio Show. With thanks to this station for putting us on the air. Thanks to Kevin Foley for doing the IT work I don't have a clue about. And thanks especially to you for joining me. I hope you're going to be here next time when the Maine Event comes your way once again. Till then, Dan Foley signing off for the Maine Event Radio Show, a Holy Mackerel production coming to you from the cultural center of the known universe in Kennebec County. Be good to yourself, be good to the folks around you, and let's all be good to the planet. It's the only one we got. A little more Blistered Fingers tickling the strings as we go home.